There's a great lobby happening at the United Nations level right now where there has been supposedly a moratorium put on these evictions, and people are reporting to the press, officials are reporting to the press that it's stopped, but it hasn't. We saw it. We saw people who had nothing being forced out of their tents, and they're now living on the street. So, why? It seems to me the food was turned off to starve people out of the camps. And it seems to me the evictions are nothing less than genocide. While all this hideous, unbelievable situation is just swelling, it's just unbearable to think about and to observe, there is progress being made. And grassroots has been able to make a difference, working with dozens and dozens and dozens at this point of other nonprofit groups, from Project Hope and the United Nations to Acupuncturists Without Borders, to Yele, which is a project for unwed mothers, hospitals that are providing care for HIV infected people and tuberculosis patients. There's a networking going on among dozens of organizations, and people are beginning to get help on a small scale. One new project that we're particularly excited about, that $25 million worth of medical equipment that I said was about to be incinerated. Well, the kids at grassroots put their head on the table again. The kids at grassroots sat around the table and considered it for a while, and they realized there are hundreds of medical students in Haiti without college. The colleges were destroyed. Why not employ these medical students to go out to various clinics and tent camps and assess what the needs are? Why not bring that information into the Grassroots United Hub and then delegate other medical students to go out to the storage areas, pick the supplies that are needed, and then channel them to where they need to go? It's in the process now. It will cost about $70,000 to set it up this first year. A one-time seed money, if you will, and then the annual operating expense for the entire country for 9.7 million people will be less than $30,000. And we've got that in the works now. Another project that we're working on that I'm particularly excited about, there's a gentleman by the name of Pascal who was a worker in an orphanage. It was an orphanage that specialized in physically handicapped children. And of the 18 children there, 14 of them were quadriplegic. I'm not sure the story exactly, but the owner of that orphanage suddenly disappeared. So whether he didn't bribe the right official, I don't know. And Pascal was left with all these children. And he really didn't have the means to care for them properly. So Pascal reached out to 19 other orphanages, many of whom had similar problems. And they formed a coalition. And so now they're communicating between the 20 orphanages. They called in grassroots, and we have found them funding for a mobile van, a mobile medical clinic. We've connected them with architects to teach them how to build sustainable dwellings and improve the standard of living, if you will, for these children whom, there's one orphanage in particular. It's one room made out of concrete bricks. It has one window, it has one door. In that one room for 44 children, there was one folding table, probably like our downstairs here, 3 plastic wash basins, 2 pots, no food, and a burn. No food. at nighttime, they take the 2 pots and the 3 basins and the 1 table and put it outside, and they lay down 6 mattresses for these 44 children to sleep on at night. And that's life in the orphanage. So we are working with some international architects who are going to teach the neighbors of these orphanages, the people who live in the communities right next door, to build straw bale houses or bamboo houses or geodesic domes. We are the only licensed builders of geodesic domes in Haiti, and other hurricane and earthquake rated housing. I had to get lined up. So there's the medical relief, there's the housing, and we also have been working with the Ministry of Agriculture in Haiti with some 1,000 plants that were donated, and we're distributing them among the orphanages so that the children and the village and neighbors around them can be self-sustained in producing their own food. So these are the kind of projects that Grassroots United has been able to put forward by networking with all the other organizations.